Gemini, week commencing 13th, take you through to the 20th. Messages, Spirit, please. It's very cold. So this is for Gemini and anyone with Gemini anywhere in the chart. So look at your chart. It's a free chart you can get from Astro Cafe. Google it. You put in your details. If you don't know your time of birth, it will give you less, but it will still give you some. So anywhere you have Gemini in your chart is where this is appropriate. There it is. Still negative energy. You're putting out negative energy. Why? You are a manifester and quite capable of manifesting your own reality, and yet you're putting out negativity. Why? And we start off with that. Negativity, possibly ill health. Someone needs to stand on their own 2 feet. Or someone maybe has been single for a long time. 9 years is mentioned. There's a narcissist around, somebody who wears a false mask, somebody who pretends friendship, loyalty and love. Somebody who loves themselves more than they love anybody else. Again, we've got this. Aquarius had this. Or was it Scorpio? No, it was Aquarius. Something you wished for has not come true. It's not for you. If it hasn't come true, it's not for you. And there are better things. And it seems that you're stuck on this issue because there's no other major arcanas. So it's you getting in your own way. And you are stubbornly shutting yourself off because you didn't get what you wanted. So now you're stuck in a dark place, not being able to move forwards in the middle of chaos. Yet someone seems to be very successful in work and business. It's just love isn't, love don't live here anymore is what I'm getting in my head. Can't remember who that is. I'm sure if, I don't know that April will watch this, but if April watches, she'll find it for me. Love don't live here anymore. Can't remember any more of the words. That's the song that they're playing in my head. There's no love in this situation. It's all about work and career and being able to stand on your own 2 feet. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn gentleman that's very career-minded, a businessman, somebody who's well off. He's a good friend, but you're feeling left out in the cold, perhaps lonely in a room full of people. I think it could be a Virgo man. There's no defending a situation, and it's possibly to do with the home and family, but there's something that you've worked on for such a long time and it's just not paying off. But it's not a race. We've got the comparison card, so don't compare yourself to others. You are planting the seeds for the future, and at the minute you're making a negative future for yourself because you're fixating on the negativity. I know it's really hard when you're in that situation to think of anything positive. You're becoming impatient for things to change. But that's because you are not putting your boundaries in place. You're not saying no when you need to. You're working hard and getting nothing from it. And suddenly, Spirit is going to send you someone new. Something new that enters your life that brings the passion back in. It could be a tall, handsome stranger, because that's my gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger. Avoid the Pisces and any connection to the number 12. But you need to think positively, and this chapter of your life, say tomorrow's a new day, and begin again. You will have to travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events, and there may be fixed signs involved: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo and Scorpio. Possibly a water sign, but there is offers and messages of a love about to come your way, which will change everything. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. And those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You may find some confusion around this, but Spirit has a plan, and they are sending you someone to walk beside you, possibly a Virgo. There will be someone in spirit or in the flesh to walk beside you and light your way so you do not stumble and fall. Any issues health-wise will be healed, but you may have to walk away from all you've known and travel towards this person or this situation. Those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. You have a female enemy and something has to end. It's been a smoking gun for a very long time. It's time to close that chapter. There will be unconditional love for you. February the 14th could be important. Cupid's arrow. But there may have been unfaithfulness in the past. It could be someone that you were involved with in the past that was unfaithful or you was unfaithful with. But there is a reunion. Happiness in love. A constant female companion will leave your life. And there will be money coming from unexpected quarters. Watch out for that female enemy. And alcohol, drugs, revelry with your friends. There is the birth, a new beginning, perhaps a baby is being born. A brand new cycle is about to take place in your life. And with it will come love. But you have enemies to overcome first, and a situation has to end before stability comes your way. Yeah, the truth is coming out. And you will be much wiser when it does. Oh. Yeah, and with it comes financial success. Treasure Island. So get your ducks in a row, plan, and get ready to start your engine, because things are about to change. You have survived, and there will be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Every read today has had that. That's brilliant. Your happiness is about to return. Someone holds the key to your happiness. Don't fixate on why. Why doesn't matter. Let it go. If you constantly ask why, you will never get past it. This is blessed. This is a blessed union. If it's somebody coming back from the past, just let it go. Draw a line in the sand and go from now. Because you are between two worlds. And this is your choice. Do you want to live, or do you just want to exist? It's something that's coming round again, I believe, for you to bring to a conclusion. Yes, Mars, don't be too angry and don't bring up old issues unless you can talk them through calmly. This is possibly an Aries. It's the Emperor. It's about your self-esteem more than anything. It's about your image, new beginning and a birth. War will never determine who is right. You are going to have to fight for something. But not be a bully. It's about sexuality and aggression, and it's lustful planet that drives us and allows us to face all the difficult challenges in our lives and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. If you didn't have Mars, you wouldn't know how to fight. But you don't have to go looking for fights. This card also means to push back in terms of defence only. When Mars is strong in a chart or a reading, you may either face aggressive situations, so look where Mars is in your chart, and a need to confront or defend, or an intense, rousing sexual encounter. I think that could be, which may or may not involve romance. But there will be an overwhelming attraction. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. It's time to consider what your goals are and not allow them to fall by the wayside. Right now, your action is needed, and it's not a good time to sit back and wait. You are being challenged to protect your interests, so defence, which is what I said, isn't it? And move ahead quickly on something. It indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to the spirit and life force. The ancient Britons called it magic. The type of energy was cunning fire and enabled men and women to act like gods and goddesses, to create and defend, to build energy and to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus to change your fate. Turning up this card infers that a fire has been lit under the passion. So it's time to achieve what you want from life. At least you are being shown a clear path, so don't get in your own way. It could be romantic or sexual in nature, or it could also involve other types of relationships. But more importantly, your goal is to pursue as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor, yes, a female enemy. Has just arrived on the scene. Other issues to do with this card include the law, the military, sports and games, challenges of all kinds. Becoming more physically active and involved is very important, but also fiery tempers and actual fire, so try to avoid your temper and watch out for electrical or water or something that could cause a fire. The question to ask now is how to take that action. How do you create the momentum to achieve your goals and dreams one step at a time? Have you been challenged to protect your own interests, and are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? How do you clear your path to get what you want? How do you bring this to a conclusion? Are you willing to do battle? Has someone or a situation challenged you to a fight? This is going to be a struggle. It is a challenge. Anything worth having is not easy. The colour red is massively important. Fast cars, so a red car could be important. The military, sports events, law enforcement, being forthright, pushing ahead, ambition, being number one, enthusiasm. Events that roar towards you, taking you unaware. It will bring excitement and noise, having battles, other people baiting you, being bullied, confronting bullies in the family and on the job, defending the position you have earned and losing your head, so be very careful. Don't play into other people's hands. Accidents or other problems due to being in a rush, overheating, skin rashes, high blood pressure, hemoglobin of blood, iron, the phallus, drive, animal desires, being ardent, passionate or lustful, sheer energy, strength and impulsiveness. There are going to be battles and adversaries, competition, maybe sports events, rushing and defence, but only defence. Don't go on the attack, don't play into people's hands. Thanks for listening.